Alrighty. It's been a while since I posted a video here, but I'm back in the camper and we're gonna do some installation of a majigger here. And this is what majigger we're gonna install into this spot here. This is a Duotherm. Dual fuel diesel heater. It's from like 1940s or something like that. Way back in the day. Oh, look at that. We got a tidbit of diesel in there still. See, these things normally, most people run them off of diesel, but me, I'm gonna try running off of a mixture of waste oil and kerosene. Everything in here looks not too bad. Oh yeah. Okay, so I was watching some videos on how to set these things up. And if I remember correctly, this little screw here, if you turn it counterclockwise, it gives it more fuel, and clockwise closes it down. And there's another screw up in here that adjusts the main, and I believe this is the one that controls the main for this here knob. There's not a lot of videos on these things out there. Everything looks like it's doing as it should. Down it turns it on, and up I do believe it turns it off. But she's got her own tank on the back. There we go. Little serial numbers and oil burning. Yeah, little information majigger. Oh, look at that. A little beehive in there. Hope there's no more, because they're gonna fry. Anyways, let's check this here little majigger. Hey, look, there's the plate and a screwdriver. I was looking for that plate. Alright, let's see if we can get our hand down here and do the screwdriver. Yeah, come on. There we are. Yeah. And it's raining outside. There you go. How's that, huh? No idea where the screws went for this that holds it on, but this little guy goes on here. Right down there, just like so. Stops stuff from getting in. Duotherm Motor Wheel Corp. Lansing, Michigan, USA. Now, this little knob that I was playing with, when you adjust it, you're supposed to wait about 5 to 10 minutes for it to change the flow and adjust itself after you make the adjusting. To turn it up or down. Never light hot burner. To start oil flow, press lever down. To shut off, lift lever. Oh yeah, so push that down, it turns it on, pull it up, it shuts it off. Oil control. 240 YRM. 16 cc minute or something. I don't know. I don't understand half the stuff. It's ancient tech anyways, but my dad used it in his shop for the longest time. He got it from me and my brother to begin with. We didn't know much about it, so we gave it to him, and he got it all working and used it for years in the shop at his old place. And yeah, I got it from him. So we're gonna get this guy installed, but I'm thinking we gotta remove the summer setup. The AC unit. That thing should fit in there. And I'm just gonna put the chimney right up through the original hole that I made for the wood stove. It can go up there. Ooh, looks like she's starting to leak up there a little bit. So I'm gonna have to address that at some point. But this is where the wood stove normally goes, and we're gonna put that in its place. Now, for anyone that doesn't know much about these things, this auto draft needs to be in there. This is a crucial part of the stove for it to work. If it's not on there, it doesn't draft properly. And then they end up going supernova. Kind of like a diesel runaway, if you will. They can go up in smoke pretty quick. All right. So I definitely gotta get the AC out of there before I can put this in. Otherwise I won't be able to pull it out all winter, and it'll just be bringing in a nasty cold draft all winter long. So yeah, I'll try and find a way to pop that back up. She's flattened out. She's had some hard stuff and heavy stuff put on her. Otherwise, she's not a bad little unit, this thing. Oh, there we go. Here, I'll give you a little peek-see down in there. Yeah. I gotta vacuum all that out to get her to do what I want her to do. Now, inside of there, right down in there, there's a bunch of teeny tiny little holes all the way around underneath. We'll see if we can get them. You can see them in that little square hole there. There's a bunch of little teeny tiny holes. Probably can't see none of them down there, but in that upper plate, right up in here, take a peek. You can see all the little holes in there. It's part of how she burns. But this plate down in the bottom, that guy, she's warped and twisted. Now, I don't know how to fix that other than tearing this whole thing apart. And I've never pulled one of these things apart before, so I don't know how well that's actually gonna work. But I need to be able to straighten that plate out so that it burns properly. I mean, it might just burn properly the way it is too, you know. Who knows? She might. Alright, let's see how much. Well, I found the pilot hole where fluid comes in at. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of buildup down in there. Here, we'll grab a handful of what's down there. That's all in the bottom. It's all soot and ashes and whatnot. But, yeah, we're gonna get that guy installed. I'm not exactly sure where the cover is for that, for the hole in the wall, so I'll have to go find that. And then we'll get this all cleaned out and put that up into place. With it sitting up off the floor a little bit, it'll be easier to get in there and clean it out instead of sitting down, reaching down on the, or kneeling on the floor to reach in there. So, yeah, we'll do some stuff and get this thing in the processes here. And then we'll try and get it cleaned out the best we can without a vacuum, and maybe we'll try and light it up. Okay, so it's up into place. She fits fairly snug in there. We got us a little bit of space back there. Dampers in. I might have to cut out some of this wall paneling. I'll have to move all that, obviously. And yeah, get to the shut off. It's way back here. I can reach it. So the biggest thing now is to be able to fill it up. I'll probably uninstall this, like remove it and pull it out of there just to get the AC out of there. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna do a pre-install of an install, you know. A tester install, if you will. Oh yeah, she's broken glass, so guys gotta be careful. Be careful wiping this off. got a little bit of kerosene I can throw in here. Picked up a jug of it. So that's probably what we'll use to get her lit up with. She's a little... Oh yeah, I can't even get up in there. I can reach in to get to the sides, but can't reach up here to this one. Alrighty, well, we're gonna figure out a way to get up top so we can plug in a chimney. Alright, so chimney's in, dampers on. Trying to light her up here. I put probably 3 of these full of kerosene in there into the tank, just to see how she's gonna roll here on it for us. Yeah, here, we'll shut that light off. How's that, huh? I don't know if she'll light up all the way. She's probably just burning off the kerosene and whatnot that's in the bottom. Once this lens clears a bit, we'll be able to see how she's looking in there. I don't know. We'll see if she gets going here. Hopefully it does. It's trying. Let's go take a peek outside at the chimney. Up there. A little tidbit coming out of there. Once that chimney warms up, it'll be better. It'll start drafting better. Yeah, here we are. We got the Jeep. 750 Death Machine. 440 converted to a 500. Epicness. I have flushed the tank on that thing too. Yeah, here we are. Now, from what I can tell, and from past experience, these things take probably about 10 to 15 minutes to actually get going and burning properly, to the point where it's producing optimum amounts of heat. I mean, it's already putting off some decent warmth here. There you go. Let's take a look inside there, eh? She's burning. She's burning. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I dumped 3 of these guys into the tank. It's about a liter and a half or so. I don't know, something like that. I dumped 3 of them in there anyways. And then I dumped probably about this much in the bottle. Probably about a 1/4 inch. And then dumped it into the bottom through this front glass. And then crumpled up some old receipts. I got a little container here full of old receipts and whatnot. Great for starting fires with. Yeah, rolled up a couple receipts there so they're nice and tight, and then lit it and tossed her in there. Now remember, do not light these or try and relight them if you had it running and then it goes out, because all those vapors in there from that burning fluid will ignite, and it is highly explosive. I've watched my dad make that mistake a couple of times, and me, I've learned ahead of time from that. Now, he was using diesel for the longest time, old diesel and regular new diesel that he was mixing with the old diesel. I don't remember if he ever tried using waste oil in this. I know you can burn waste oil in some of them. I'm going to make the attempt at burning waste oil. He's got a big jug of diesel and engine oil mix. It's all clean oil, new diesel, well, from like the winter before last, but it's all clean. There's no, it's not black or anything like that. It was all new oil that was used to mix in with new diesel. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and burn that, but if it doesn't burn, I'm gonna mix it with some kerosene, do a 50-50 or something like that for it, to see if she'll burn proper. I think she might go out on me here. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I can turn that little beastie up from here or not. It's producing heat. Not like super heat, but no, I think she's gonna go out on me here. Yeah. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna figure this thing out. And yeah. Just remember, when you're dealing with diesel furnaces, old ones like this from the 30s and 40s, just be careful, because they can be extremely explosive with the gases and the vapors. It's no different than lighting up a propane burner in, say, your camper oven. You let too much fume in there, poof, up she goes and you lose your eyebrows. So, y'all have yourselves a good day. Looks like I got some soots on my nose. Oh yeah, quite a bit of it. Yeah, hands are just nasty from dealing with this thing. Alright, y'all have yourselves a good day, wherever y'all are at. Yeah, peace out.